man. Yo, we have Life on the Dot, man, on the show today. How you guys doing, man?
Doing good.
Yeah,
good.
Yo, man, thanks a lot for coming on. Yo, introduce yourself one by one, man. Let's go through it, man.
I'll start, I guess. Glizzy Ave, my character is Rambo in Life on the Dot, Happy to be here, thank you.
So,
Price the boss, but Life of the Dot Mo.
okay.
Alright, Andrae Walsh, I'm the director.
My name is Erica Ivy, and I'm Moet in the show.
All right, dope, man, dope. So I wanted to start off with, obviously, let's start off with Moet, man. One of my favorite characters, or duels of characters, because it seems like the show has a lot of characters, like they're two and two and two, right?
Yeah.
So Moet and obviously freaking Grimy, man. Talk to me about that, man. Like, yo, you guys are just on some wildness, bro. Like, talk to me about that.
Yo, babe, you know this Catty never showed up? Oh, now she can't reach yet?
What do you mean she never showed up?
Yo, what's wrong with her? This is why you just have to send people to me to do it by myself straight, because I can't deal with this.
You can deal with it by yourself, though, no?
Yeah, I can handle it. Just make sure you're here ready to get the keys.
Don't worry, I'm forwarding for that just now.
Alright, babe, see you soon. Well, yes. Okay, well, honestly, we worked good together. Like, I met him, and we just got basically we just got our roles, and it just adapted to the role, and just made it work,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, even like from obviously the first episode, he comes home, right? And then you're just there, you hold him down, you give him $1,000, right? Like, he's like, yo, and then he goes out with thing and he wants to go and flip that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like, talk to me about playing that role of being like that girl that holds down a man who comes home from jail and stuff, Like, talk to me about that. And like, was it hard to play that? Like, portray that on camera?
Honestly, I can relate in real life. So, I just went in my footsteps. Like, I just basically just paid myself. Just be myself and just put myself in the role and just did it.
For real.
Like, give him the money, that's soft. Like, could have given more, but that's just go on the road right now. Just go do something.
Yeah. Go and flip that.
That's the type of creativity that we want with Life of the Dot. We want people to be themselves and play that role. So majority of these characters, they're I wouldn't say they're that person, but they have a lot of similarity with that character, so they can play it perfect, just like Grimy and Moet. That's Erica and MK Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the realism, right? What we're trying to get with. We could have went and got a lot of any type of actors out there, but we wanted to get people who had lived experiences in these situations.
Yep, Life of the Dot.
Yeah, because even going back to the even in the last episode where you guys were holding up the man for his things, you went, like you got the drop from the girl, and then you're playing that song in the background, right? You're trapping in the streets, and then you're trapping in the sheets, right?
Yeah,
was like talk to me about the art part of it. Was that something that was already in place, or was that kind of went to the art? Like, you're an artist as well, right? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, it built up off the songs,
artist,
basically.
right?
Like, we had the song, and we're here, like, each person is an artist, so we're taking what they do now, incorporating it with the
Talk about
show.
the song. Talk about Trapping in the Street song and having that song and how that relates to the part,
Well, yeah. So the guy's a trick, the girl's trapping.
Yeah.
In the streets, it's the dope part. So it works, and then the guy's doing the line off the table, modified instead of line off pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try to make every scene be as realistic as possible. Like if we're playing music with it, we're gonna make it go into the music that is more can play a visual for the scene.
Yeah.
Like even Burner Bonds' music at the end of the next episode.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question for you, because you obviously have Price the Boss here too, who's also an artist as well, right? So let's talk about Price, man. It's you and Tech, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are like, you guys are about to do your
Shout
thing.
out Young Boy Problems.
Yeah, that's obviously AKA Young Boy Problems, man. He's a problem.
Young Boy Problem.
Problem. Yeah.
For
So talk to me about how you got involved, because you came in like episode 3.
Yeah, I came in episode 3, but to be honest with you, as soon as they were doing the first casting for this, I wanted to be a part of it. And like the stars lined up perfectly, and now I'm part of it. But I also met Young Boy Problem through Life of the Dot, and we kind of have a chemistry off camera that helps us on camera. Yeah. So like a lot of the scenes that you see that especially me and Young Boy Problems are like on, like they gave us the freedom to kind of, okay, this is what we got to do. Okay, work with it and give, you know what I mean. So everything you see is real natural, and like they said, just trying to represent like what we do in Toronto. So everything you see is perfect, you know. Yeah, that's dope. Chemistry wise.
We more give like the direction. You know, we give you the direction, and then we give you the first step, the middle step, and the end step, and then we give you space to improvise and be yourself. Because we really want the actors to actually fall in love with their characters, really get in touch with their characters, really see what they're doing, and you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Glizzy, what about you, man? How did you get involved, man? Like,
so one of the directors, Ralph Media, is actually a relative of mine, you know. Okay. So like I heard he was doing this project, and at first I was like, you know, I don't know about putting my face out there, you know. At the same time, it's like, you know, I'm an artist, so I'm putting my face out there anyway, and this is like another platform and a good way for me to brush up on other skills, you know, that I'm trying to learn, and you know, so and I meet my character Rambo. It's like that, like. I'm gonna just leave you guys with your imagination to figure out what he's gonna do and what he's up to. But you know, I just think that, you know, this is a good opportunity for like myself and the other cast and directors and people in the city to come and mess with Life of the Dot, because it's not just a singular place or area that's working with Life of the Dot. We're trying to get the whole city involved, every block, hood, neighborhood, crevice, anywhere you that forward. And you know, if you have something to bring to the table, then we can work with you.
If you have something positive to bring to the table, because that's what we're actually getting into, is this idea of bringing the city together for a bigger goal, you know, in terms of international domination,
just unity in general.
Yeah, we want more Tita to come back together. You know, there's a lot of violence happening out there. Yeah, a lot of young people dying. There's a lot of everything that's going on, and we want to show that like Life of the Dot cares, and we want to bring opportunities to these young guys. We want to make life better for a mother, for a father, for a brother or sister. You know, we just want to give back to the community. Yeah,
because that was going to be that was going to be my next question, right? It's kind of like, obviously the shows, like we all watch shows. Like when I think of like UK before, I watched Top Boy, right? You think UK is like all prim and proper and thing, right? And
those guys that stand outside. Like,
the Queens, you know what I mean? And then you get a show like Top Boy, where it shows you like the inner workings of their hoods and stuff, right? Do you think Life of the Dot is doing that for us too, being a representation of what's actually going on in the streets?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Yes,
that's the goal. And the fact is like being first, doing anything, you're going to, like, everybody's watching, and everybody can also take what we've created here and add on to it in terms of a Toronto narrative, a T-Dot understanding, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, being the first in any competition is the toughest, right? And we're the one, there's a lot of people, Toronto has a kind of a habit of being like, you know, a great artist or great at this, but you have it locked away in your basement, and you just let your friends watch it or listen to it, you know what I mean? But we're on the business level trying to get to that next level where we can share with the world, you know?
Yeah, because even touching on what you guys were saying before with all the violence and stuff that's been going on in our city, right? Obviously, like, violence is a part of any major city in North America and across the world, right? What do you think that we could do in order to, you know, get the youth on the right track, right? Because obviously a platform like you guys are doing a great thing too by getting artists from different parts of the city and coming together and showing us that, you know, despite where we're from or whatever hood we come from, we can all come together for a bigger purpose, right? So like, well, how can we get everybody to get on that tip to uplift their city?
By showing more love towards things, you know. T-Dot is a place where everybody's always hating on somebody. nobody doesn't like to see views go up unless the views is up, and then everybody wants to see everything, you know. Yeah. But we're doing a thing where
it's true.
These are, and I'm not being rude or anything, but these are unknown name brand artists, you know, and now they got a shot to get to the next level. It's just basically giving the youth the opportunity to grow and elevate into what they want to do.
Yeah.
We're just trying to
and supporting everyone's stuff. Like if you're doing something, no problem. We're post it. Like I'm not gonna die.
Yeah.
I want to go ahead.
I just make sure, like, I just show love to everybody and make sure that we just follow in everybody's footsteps in the group to make sure that the project becomes one, like, for the whole world, for everyone to see. Because people in America, they think Canada even looks like something different. They're showing them what's happening in T-Dot.
The reality of behind
and, like, real stuff going on here.
One of the big points of Life of the Dot is the fact that we have multiple people from different areas in the city working together, from areas that you think are at war right now. We're here working together to push for a bigger happening in the city, right? And it's just a testament to all the youths anywhere you are in the city, and you think that, oh, I can't go over there because my block is beefing with that block, and you're stopping your blessing. You're stopping your, because you know what? No, scared money don't make money. Yep. You know what I mean? No fear in your heart. Sometimes you think that, you know, nobody knows you. You're not even beefing with nobody. Like, you just go to school and come back. Like, just because you're from that area, you don't have to tell nobody you're from the area. Be smart. Yeah. These are the things that we're trying to push with the vibes of Life of the Dot. So, storyline being as reality based as it is, you know what I mean? The behind the scenes is working towards a better future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's Life of the Dot right now.
Yeah, Prez, what is your thoughts on all that stuff, like, all the violence that's been going on? And
well, I feel like everybody feels like everyone has this thing with that because it's different, like, hoods in the city, that we're all different. But like working with people with Life of the Dot, it's like I realize that we're just one big community, right? And then when I look at the word community, I break it down. I break down a lot of words, right? So I look at community like communication and unity make community. So with Life of the Dot, we're just trying to communicate a message to everybody that, like, yo, it doesn't matter which hood you're from, like, everywhere, it's the same thing, like, you know,
same
like,
model.
If you can look at us on screen and think we're from one hood, that means that we did the job, because we're actually from, like, different places in the city, you know. So that's just it. We're just trying to communicate a message to people watching it, so at least they can look and relate and say, oh, I don't know that guy, but he's from another block, but if I flock with them, you know.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And Rambo. What's your thoughts, Rambo?
I think it's crazy what's going on in the city, and like it hurts because, you know, I have family and friends that have lost their life, you know, and have been incarcerated on the other side of it too. So, and it's like and it's something that takes a toll on families. You know, whatever position you play in the family, you're gonna get affected. You know, and that's my thing. It's like how it affects people. You know, so like, you know, so with that being said, it's like the violence. The only, like, we can't talk about stopping it right now because everything, it starts at the top, and I'm not close to the air, so I can't give you a solution. Shit trickles downhill. So I'm saying, so we're getting the last of it, you know. We have to start at the top with our government, and you know that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, no, that is a deeper conversation still, man. But to keep it on, like, what Press said with community, there's one character in the show I think kind of embodies, like, or it's kind of the glue character. I think that's Jay, right? Because Jay, everyone likes Jay. Yeah. You know, like Grimy likes Jay, and I forget the other guy's. Loud Pack, of course, Loud Pack, because he got robbed in episode 2. He likes Jay. So talk to me about Jay and his character and the importance of having a character like Jay on the show.
Jay is like a average kid, where, you know, he grew up with a single mother. He's going through the struggles of seeing his brother going through struggles. It's going to get a lot deeper in the story, but basically, we're trying to show the difference between bad influence and good influence. And Jay's more of a good kid. He wants to do good. he wants to be good, but he just finds himself in so much different problems because of his surroundings and becoming a product to his environment, and he can't get away. That's more of him. I can't really give you too much because it spoils a lot. Yeah, but he's a good kid, and he's trying.
But we're talking about relationships and peer pressure and how to be yourself, and like Loud Pack, he knew he didn't like Grimy. He told himself he brought his shooter with him. Like, if you have to do all these things, why are you going? You know what I'm saying? In terms of trusting yourself, understanding the girl, Tasha Mack. She's telling the man to treat her like a queen. You know what I'm saying? We're hitting a whole bunch of topics and issues every time we release an episode. You know what I mean?
We're just kind of showing people also how quick it is to get caught up. You know, like how quick one decision could just be like for example, even with the scene with me and Tech, right? Yeah. Just the mere fact that we went to go do something in the underground. And something happening from there, like just making decisions, how quick one thing could lead to another, you know? So hopefully people take heed to that.
So talk to me about because obviously all the cast are all artists, right? Yeah. So there's some artist cameos I saw too, and some of the music. Can you talk to me about that, man, and like how that came together too?
Yeah. Not only artists, because we have producers too, no?
Yeah. It was more of is just putting on for the city. So we're just more giving artists is another way to revenue, make a different path for themselves. More exposure.
You have a clothing line, bring it.
Yeah, so if you notice, there's some product placements.
Yeah, that was gonna be
and we're just trying to show people basically your product goes here, right? And the idea is for us to create our own industry. With keeping money in our circles, because we're all on an entrepreneurship journey, and we can't do it alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So for the cameo, it's just more of a cameo and preparing people for season 2. So you guys look out for season 2.
So talk to me. How many episodes are gonna be in this season?
I don't even. I can't even really. We can't even go into that type of detail, but. We'll be back on the show and talk to you more about those type of.
Okay, well, because I'm glued in, man.
We got a couple more. There's a couple more
coming
until season 1's finished.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so you're gonna have an exciting ending to the season. You know, and then we're already looking forward towards season 2.
Yep, you guys look out. I already shut down the internet once. I might do it again.
Yeah, we did. We shut down the internet. Did you know about the
No, what happened? Tell us.
They took her off.
Oh yeah, shut down the internet for one whole day.
I saw that.
The internet.
So I mean, we are 18 and over on YouTube, and it was taken down because extreme sexual.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That was season 4. That's episode 4, right?
It's just the extreme acting capabilities because nobody was really having any sex on set.
Yeah.
Right?
Just a combination.
But because everything was so well put together, the art was, you know what I mean? They took it down.
Yeah.
So
it was really tasteful.
to
put it in those words.
Yeah, because you know what? And then the thing is, this is the funny thing about YouTube, and this is the idea about living through one website, right? Is the fact that like they're in control. So while they took it down, we're trying to figure out what was in that made them take it down, and every aspect that we thought of. There was a YouTube video
on it
that was not taken down that was doing it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever you thought you saw in there. And shout out to the people who watched it when the premiere came out. You got the exclusive.
You guys got the exclusive
uncut. You know what I'm saying?
Erica killed it. Erica shut down the YouTube for us. Thanks to Erica, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so you said season 2 is we're gonna look forward to season 2. So what does 2020 look like for the cast of Life of the Dot, man?
Bigger and bigger.
Bigger and better. A lot of music's gonna be going out. We have the soundtrack coming.
Yes,
Glizzy
look out for that.
Some music coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, some
working
good
on
music.
a little project right now. So
Stay tuned.
Talk about your project, yo. Talk about your things.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I don't really have a name right for a project right now. It's all over the place, you know. Like, but I have so much music, different genres of music. I could like rap and sing, you know. If you want to do a country song, I can beat up some banjos for you guys too. You know what I'm saying? But
check out Cold Outside.
Cold Outside, that song Cold Outside on the intro. That was me, you know.
Okay.
Beyond that, so.
Like,
even that song it's just a taste, you know. So I got so much. I don't want to. It's crazy.
And Price, what's coming up for you in 2020, man?
Just to check out pricetoboss.com. End of February, everything will be on there. All the updates. Pricetoboss.com.
Yeah, we got some fire.
Right now we have a lot of
projects.
Working on. We're gonna send out some fire for T-Dot soon.
Okay, man.
Just like Life of the Dot.
Yeah, man. We're looking forward to it.
Don't
still,
forget,
man.
And don't forget, my exclusive video might break the internet again, but it's coming 2020.
Yeah, man. Yo, we're looking forward to it, man. Yo, right now, like, I'm really happy that Toronto's, you know, we're representing ourselves in different lanes, right? Obviously, the music is popping. You know, now you guys with, you know, web series is popping. You know, like even the interview scene is popping. Like, big up We Love Hip Hop. Yeah. Big up Rich Noir, what he's doing, Cash Feelings.
Shout out the What's Poppin' show.
Yes, What's Poppin'.
Yeah,
you know. You know, like everyone's doing their thing, and I like you know, like what you guys are saying, like, you know, we got to come together and show, you know, like Toronto's, you know, we can come together and prosper, right?
Show more love, you know.
Yeah.